Welcome back to the Circuit Revival, where today we're going to be looking at this Rode USB podcasting mic. Now, it looks like they've designed this off of the RE20, but supposedly it doesn't connect to the computer. So we'll get it out and have a look. So it has the manual and the mic in here. It looks like it actually comes with a cable. I actually had to spare one up here. I didn't expect it to. But then here we have the mic itself. So USB-B at the bottom here, a volume wheel, a headphone port, and that's about it by the looks of things. And then just the mount at the bottom to how you'd screw it into your stand. So it's not like one of the standard sort of mic sizes, so it has a separate stand. So it looks like it's in fairly used condition. There's some scuffs and stuff on there, but let's see whether we get anything when we plug this in, whether we have any lights or sounds or anything. The only thing I will sort of note from the beginning is, and I don't know whether it's right, but that USB port does look a bit sunk in, but it might supposed to be like that. Okay, so I get a bling on the computer. Let me just check the device manager. Okay, let me just get an image of the device manager here, because it looks like part of the problem might be maybe a driver issue. Let's have a look, because it's registered. Okay, so just here on the screen you can see the Rode Podcaster mic is in the middle there, but it does show with a little warning sign. Let's see what this says. So it says the device cannot start, the operation was unsuccessful. Okay, I'm going to do some digging and see whether this is a software issue to begin with, because trying to update the driver hasn't done anything, but we'll keep looking to see if it's a software side things first. If not, I will get it open and see if there's anything happening inside. Okay, so I've had a look around driver-wise and software-wise, and it doesn't look like it's a problem that way. But what I am going to do, just to be certain, is just to rule out whether it's a Windows problem. I'm going to take this over to my Mac, plug it in, see if it works there. If not, it possibly is a hardware problem, and we'll get it open, see if we can see anything inside. Okay, so I've just come back from my Mac with this, and it works perfectly fine with my Mac. So I think that definitely proves it's something to do with sort of the Windows driver side of things. So I will continue looking around on the website stuff, see if I can find any sort of updaters or anything for it. Try and see if I can sort the drivers out and then come back and see if we get a fix. So I've just downloaded the Podcaster ASIO driver and see if this makes any difference. So we'll plug in. We get the bling to show it's worked. I'll just pop back over to Device Manager. So Device Manager is still showing the exclamation mark to say it's not working. So we'll just try to see if we can update it. No, so it's saying that everything is already up to date with that. We'll then just try something else. So I've managed to find a firmware updater for this as well. So we'll just give that a go. Okay, so I've just got the Rode Firmware Easy Updater. Let's see whether this works. We have the Podcaster. So it says connect it to your computer, which it is definitely connected because you can hear it work. So it doesn't recognize the device in its own software. So that's obviously not going to work. What I'll try quickly then is, as I've installed that driver, I'll just try restart the computer, see if it makes a difference on a restart. So I've just restarted the computer, and as you can see, the Podcaster is still showing the same error on it. So I'll just try run their firmware updater again. See if it makes any difference now that it's restarted. We'll use the Podcaster. And once again, it does not register its own device there. So it looks like this is very much a driver issue, and it's something based off of Windows. So I guess I'm going to do something kind of unique on this, and I'm not going to update the score counter for this one because it works perfectly fine on my Mac, but doesn't work at all on Windows, and that feels like that's a Windows problem, not a device problem. So I don't think there's actually anything necessarily wrong with the product, so to speak. So sadly this one will be a no fix, but I'm not going to update it but it just shows for anyone thinking of buying one of these, whether secondhand or anything, I think there might be a new version, like a V2, that does work, but definitely if you're looking at the V1, if you run Windows, don't get it. It doesn't work, sadly. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.